All right, thank you for staying with Daybreak. I want to get the final comments from my artists and people from the creative arts industry. And even during the break, there was a conversation going on about how to guide your children if they're watching in terms of what they should consume and what they should not. And Tosh, you're taking the angle of let them decide.
Yeah.
Give it all to them and let them decide.
Yeah, I mean, I as a filmmaker, I respect the human brain. Yeah. You know, if I make content, and we see it all the time, if I make a film that doesn't engage you in the first 10 minutes, you'll walk out. Yeah. You'll say that film is crap. The reason why you say that film is crap is because it did not engage your mind. And engaging your mind means letting your mind choose this or that, you know, making it work. And I totally believe, even when we're raising, like even with our kids, stop telling them what not to do. Have a conversation, you know. It doesn't matter that they're kids. I have conversations with my children. Yeah. If they've made mistakes, we sit down and talk about it. It's not about yelling at him or shouting. It doesn't, then what? Well, why am I instituting my authority on him if he's not going to change anything? Yeah. If his brain will start shutting me off because all I do is tell him what to do. I'm not letting him choose. So we need to be progressive now. We need to start, as he said, we're intelligent people. Yeah. We know what needs to be done. Okay. You know, if we start doing that, I think we can start to see change faster.
Okay. Vivian, as your closing remarks.
Well, let me tell you, just a very direct, you know, answer to what we are talking about. Yeah. People are saying that this music that is trending in the country at the moment, right? It's very sexual. But the truth of the matter is, the young people have come in and filled the vacuum that those of us who are responsible enough as a parents and as a church have not. Because parents don't talk to their kids directly about sex. It's a taboo. Why? I think in other countries, especially developed countries, people have very open conversations about sex, right? Saying, are you ready? You know, these are the direct consequences. You're not ready now. You can invite your boyfriend home, but leave the bedroom door open. Such conversations. Yeah. The church here is using a lot of parables. Let me tell you, these kids have a direct relation as to what sex is. Yeah.
I don't know what Tosh is watching.
I don't know what he's watching.
He's watching a film.
But they are like, it's like the way Tosh, it's a natural urge.
Yeah. Your
children will reach a certain age and they will want to experience. They will have urges that you cannot do anything about.
Yeah.
So why
it's
not?
Upon you to guide them,
why not just? Them. Now they're doing it themselves because the people who are supposed to be head-on tackling it did not.
Okay.
Right.
All right, Musyoka, as your final remarks.
I mean, freedom and choice go hand in hand. So the freedom to create what I want and to live with the consequences, and also as a consumer, the choice to choose what I want to consume. So good and evil will always exist. Yeah.
Plain and simple.
Plain and simple.
Yeah.
Those two go hand in hand. Yeah. So it's upon us, people who have authority, to decide what do I want to leave as my legacy. Yeah. And what do I want to teach the world? And what do I want the world to remember me for? Okay. Yeah. When it comes to content, there'll always be that content that you may not like, and there'll always be content that I want to like. Yeah. As a leader, as a parent, as somebody in authority, what am I doing to help the society be a better place? Okay. And what are my choices and what are the consequences that come with those choices? So it's a catch-22 scenario. And as Tosh said, the human brain is very, very complex in how it analyzes situation and how it thinks and reasons. So it's just upon the individual.
So we shouldn't try to be moral police around here?
No. Not really police. It's just guidance. Okay. Guidance. If for you, you believe this is what is right, try and adhere to that route. Yeah. offer guidance towards that route.
Okay.
But condemning somebody else will not solve the issue.
All right. Holy Dave, final remarks.
Let me just pick on that by reading a verse. Allow me to be a bit spiritual.
By all means.
You know, we can't start policing at this level. We need to deal with the root causes.
Yeah.
And the root causes are training our kids and young people on what is right and what is wrong. Proverbs 22:6 says, train up a child in the way he should go. Even when he is old, he will not depart from it. Yeah? Or in another version, start children off on the way they should go. And even when they are old, they will not turn from it. When it comes to the point where they need to make a choice, they'll remember what mom and dad said and what the Bible said and what is positive and what is good. The industry is doing good to the various stakeholders. To whom much is given, much is tested. So the media has a large role to highlight what is good, to highlight good films in society, to highlight good music, highlight good arts through panels like these and stuff like that. So this is really good. And the common mwananchi, us huko chini, let's shape our industry, guys. This industry is for us. Let's start talking about SA, about Nigeria, about Tanzania. This is all we have. Yeah. We're all we have. So let's shape our industry, guys.
All right. Thank you so much for making time this morning, Eric Musyoka, or Musyoka, producer. Asante sana. Unataka kutuma salamu? All right, tuma salamu basi 1 minute.
Sina salamu.
Kuna watu
Julian na Mson na waona.
Hapa hivi WhatsApp Tosh na Musyoka mko na mafans. Wananiitisha namba zenu.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We've talked about us artists, just as a closing thing.
Yeah.
To everybody out there, you know, we're saying Kenya is lagging behind, Tanzania is doing, Nigeria is doing. Yeah. Please, can people just start buying? You know, I think it's not been a culture. Yeah. As I said, the industry is not respected, so people don't feel they need to pay for music or pay for film or pay for that. I think, please, we're trying our best to give the best we can, but at the end of the day, this stuff is expensive. So, and we're not asking you to pay for, you know, we're trying to make it subsidized with distributing online and stuff. So instead of downloading that piece of music, you know, buy it. It's 10 bob or something, you know. Just that individual responsibility, you know, will drive us to even do better.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Tosh Gitonga, movie director, and Vivian, performing artist. Asanteni sana for coming in. And that is where we leave the discussion for today. It's definitely a conversation that will still continue. This is not the first time, it's not the last time we're talking about it. It will still come up. But let's see what you're saying online at Citizen TV Kenya is the Twitter handle. Let's bring them up and we'll see. Clemore says, Trevor, if you had 2 children, they all came to you. One said he wants to be a doctor, and the other one said he wants to be a musician, what would be your response? Music is business, and we are slowly putting the blueprint on it. All right. Clemore is one of you. Clemore metumiwa salamu. And Governor 254 says, art inspires, produces an unwillingness to settle for what we have and a desire for something better. It is a product and producer of creative activity, change. It is essential for continuous development as well. Also, art has the role in education of helping children become like themselves instead of more like everybody else. Okay. Let's see a final one here because of time, and Tosh and his movies still continues to watch. Kamau Mudui says, upcoming talents are so amazing. What they need is mentorship from more experienced artists to help them produce content that is sustainable. All right. And that's all we had time for. When we come back, we are leveling it up. I know, right? So choose the content that you want to watch. And also, before the leveling up session, Kimani Mbogwa will be running both segments. We'll also be talking about web wars, what's been going on online, what I've been talking about, what the banter has been like. And then after that, he levels it up. See you in just a bit.